What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Honestly speaking, at this point in time, I just want to vent, I just want to pour out this off my chest. Guys, I just came back from work. You can see my face looking all tired, but then I am sitting here right now because I just want to vent. I just want to pour this out of my chest. Like, seriously, I don't want to sleep over this matter. Like when something is eating you up, you just want to tear someone, but the highest thing you can do is to vent. Oh my goodness, like this is the highest thing you can do at this point in time, and that is what I'm doing. Honestly speaking, I'm not doing this to start up drama. Who am I even starting drama with? I'm not doing this thing to call anyone out, because I don't even think my co-worker or co-workers, watch my video. I don't think so, because this is like almost a brand new channel, and I did not tell anyone about this channel. So good for me. Good for me, guys. But then I just want to pour this out of my chest. So something happened today at my place of work. Sorry guys, you might just see my eyes looking here and there. It's for so many reasons. The first reason is, like, I just cannot seem to put the words together, because this is a completely unplanned video. This is just me coming back from work and sitting down here just to pour this out of my chest. So I'm just everywhere in this video. So guys, please permit me. So guys, I want to talk about a situation that happened at my place of work and how I handled it, and also to get your opinion, to get your opinion, because I think you guys are the best people to advise me at this point in time. Imagine people from different walks of life, imagine people from different colors, different, race, watching this video. Definitely you guys, it's a collective mind, right? You guys are the best people to advise me at this point in time. So tell me whether I handled it well, or I should have handled it differently. Like, guys, I really don't know. I really don't know at this point in time. You know what, guys? I mean, let me start with this question. Have you ever had a coworker throw you under the bus? Have you ever had a coworker throw you under the bus? Have you had a coworker that, took credit for your work? Guys, if you have ever experienced anything like this, it means you can relate. You can relate to this video. Like, I know seriously that, jealousy is everywhere. Friends get jealous of friends. The same thing happen at workplace. Like, co-workers can get jealous of a certain worker, right? For a reason best known to them. It could be that they are not as efficient as that worker. It could be that they don't want that worker to be promoted. It could be that they don't want the worker to be recognized for his or her good work. Guys, I mean, countless times I have experienced things with these people, but then I just most times allow it to slide, because I just feel like, well, it's one of those things that will change, it's nothing. But when people keep behaving in this way, especially a certain person, guys, like it's so draining. Honestly speaking, it's draining. So guys, like I said, I know too well that jealousy exists, at workplace, but the level of jealousy, if I call it wickedness, that I saw today, I mean, left me speechless. Guys, I might be making another video, or even in this video, I might decide to tell so many stories, because this is like a build up, it's not just about today. If it was just about today, I wouldn't be this angry. It's a build up. It's something that have been happening for so long, I have been managing the situation, but today's own just made me to like, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Okay, so it's supposed to be a teamwork, and we are sectioned by table. We have let's say three major tables. There are other tables too, but these three major tables, very massive table with office chair, like almost this kind of office chair around the, not, as big as this though, but then around all the table, just a comfy chair for you to work at the end of the day. So every table is considered as a team. So I started with table B actually, but then someone in table C left, and they were like short of, one man, and so they had to like put me there. But sometimes when table B have much work, I also assist table B. I have assisted table A, a couple of times, but then table A, they are like the main people, like the pros. So, guys, um, like I said, I came from table B. That was my original table. But the funny part of it, I am supposed to be on table C because I am one of the I'm still the newest, person to be employed. All of them there came before me. So, but these particular people in table C, I don't know, because now it's making sense to me. I'm supposed to be in table C, but somehow they placed me in table B. So I started work with table B. For me, I'm just coming to work. For me, I'm just doing my work. But I didn't know some women in table C were angry, like it was eating them up, to imagine the fact that they started work before me, but they placed me, kind of like a little above them. For me, I did not even notice anything because I'm just happy I got employed. I am happy I go to work. I'm happy that, I work, I find a place to work, like I have a place that I go to work. But I didn't know some of these people were angry. And then, you know, they started doing some malicious things, which I did not really notice at first until I started paying attention. It's supposed to be a teamwork. So when eventually someone from table C quit, I was now, transferred to table C. And then I started working with them. Now I'm supposed to be their team, right? But some persons still have this um, hangover, anger, or whatever, I don't know. And every time that I do my work, they just want to dent, you know, my efforts. They just want to, ah, guys, I don't know what to say again at this point in time. Because for me, I was thinking it's supposed to be a teamwork. I'm thinking, we are all supposed to work together for, you know, to produce um, our target for the day and to do our work at the end of the day. But I didn't know that some other persons have some kind of motive. So whenever we work, they one of them, especially one, like I got to find out later on the exact person. That person will deliberately make a mistake. Anyway, not really deliberately make a mistake. She makes a mistake naturally. But then, because it's like a teamwork, she will push the whole blame to me. But I'm sure I'm not the one that made the mistake. Like, when you are so sure of yourself, I am 100% sure I never made that mistake. I know what I do. Like, I'm not bragging. I know the effort that I put in. I know how I give in my time. I know how I put in all my best. And then she makes mistake, and whenever we are done working, the leaders of the table, because in as much as we are sectioned by table, every table still have like leaders, okay? So because I'm the newest person, you know, among all of them, they all consider themselves as my leader. Like, make it make sense. But I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. Like, if you want to, as far as at the end of the day, my salary will be paid. As far as at the end of the day, I will do my job and go to my house. Like, I don't bloody care, you know? Anyway, people, so whenever they make mistake, they'll be quick to bring the mistake out because they actually made the mistake, so they know how to search out the mistake, especially that the person that made the mistake. She will bring out the mistake and show it to the real leader of the table, and then that one will be quick to run to the manager, and the manager will come to me to start explaining to me how to get the work properly done. You know what? At first, I was trying to defend myself. I was trying to tell the manager, I'm not the one that made the mistake. But then I was just tired of explaining myself because the manager was not understanding, especially imagining the fact that I am, you know, other people were employed before me. So they want to assume that other people know the work better than me. Like, make it make sense. Guys, anyway, people, so at a point, I stopped telling the manager that I was not the one that made the mistake. I started taking corrections instead. So it's like added advantage to me. I already know this work, I have mastered this work. And imagine the managers. We have two managers in my department. There are several departments, but in my own department, we have two managers. Imagine them coming to me to re explain the work. It means I am gaining extra knowledge. Guys, that was how I became a pro. That was how I perfected the work. Like, you can't beat me to it. Guys, I'm not joking. I know my ability. I know what I can do. You know what? My work started speaking. My work was speaking, and also me praying over my work. Like every day before I start my work, I just like, God, thank you for another beautiful day. Please, God, take control. I don't want all these bad people to be in my space today. You know, that kind of a thing. And also, I decided to have an open mind because I still consider them as team. I want us to excel. I want us to, you know, meet up to our targets. I want our work to be excellent, so I keep doing my best every single time. But I didn't know some persons still have some motive or whatever, you know. Anyway, people, so like I said, my work started speaking for itself. Do you know what? When they bring some other kind of job, like God is just faithful. My manager will give them the other work to do and then give me a certain work to do. You see, the one that he gave to me is the major thing that is actually being produced. And I also think my manager started giving me this because, you know, they've been accusing me that I'm the one making the mistakes. So whenever I'm doing anything, my managers, they always come to check. Like, sometimes it could be embarrassing. But imagine my managers going through all my work and never going through other people's work. At first, it was embarrassing, but later, it turned out for my good. Like it worked for my own good. Guys, I'm super grateful. When my manager checked all my work, guys, like it's perfect if there's anything like that. My managers, they are left speechless. Sometimes they talk, you know, both of them just talk and they not give me more because they like what they are saying, they like what I'm producing. Like, I understand the work, I understand the work, I understand the assignment, I understand what was given to us or to me to do. So my manager started trusting me with so much of that. Guys, that again triggered another level of jealousy. Whenever they want to work that kind of work, we all work it as team. But when my manager wants something amazing, and guys, my speed, my accuracy, guys, it's top notch. Like, you can't beat me. I'm not capping. I'm not, but let me brag a little bit. Yeah. Just permits me to brag. Let me just brag because I know the effort that I'm putting in. So my managers, they like the work, they like my output at the end of the day. And sometimes if my manager have his way, he will just tell me to produce, just only me to produce those things. This tells you who work the most whenever we are working as team. My managers know. They know when it comes to speed, I have the speed. When it comes to excellence, producing an excellent whatever, I have it. They know I have this, so they trusted me so much. Like, couple of times my manager have come to me and he has said, you are a specialist. Sometimes we just joke about it, guys. So my manager will sometimes call me a specialist because I have been doing this thing, continuously over and over. I have been corrected many times, because of both my mistake and both other people's own mistake, and now I have perfected it to the point that, guys, my speed, my accuracy, it needs to be studied. Guys, like I said, I did not know that this triggered a higher level of jealousy. Do you know what? Sometimes my manager would just trust me with this particular product to produce like 300 or even more than 300 of it, and then ask the other people to do other things. And then before I will finish, because this particular product undergoes different stages. So before I will finish the first stage, maybe they are or maybe when I'm just finishing the first stage of this production, they are finishing also whatever they are doing before, and then they will need to join me, right? So it would have made our work easier. I mean, we would have been the envy of the other table. But then this particular lady, I call her this particular lady because she's the main person. I really don't know about others. I'm still trying to study them. But you see this particular one, like, I have been catching her, and today I caught her again red-handed, trying to spoil my work. Okay, so let me go back. Let me just focus on today's own story. So today I produce, as usual, large number of these particular products, and by that time they just finished whatever they were doing. They needed to join me for the next stage of this particular product because this is our main product in the company. So before they joined me, I saw this particular lady or woman. She's a woman. She's a mother, of course, but let me just call her lady for this video's sake. She was just looking at me. I caught her several times looking at my work. At this point, I knew for sure she was not looking at it in admiration. She's not looking at it to admire me, to compliment me that, wow, you are fast. She's kind of like angry because this is what everyone is supposed to be doing, but this is what the company trusts me, put in my trust to do, and I'm doing it like with all grace. I'm doing it like, you know, like I own it. I'm doing it like I'm a specialist, like my manager always, said to me. So she was just looking at me during the time I was still at the very first stage, and I was just praying for this not to happen. But eventually, it happened. So when we got to the next stage, at this point, they joined me, and she took some of these products in order to do the second stage of it. I started praying in my mind that God, she should not just do those hanky panky or mischievousness. She should not just do it this time around. But she eventually did. She eventually did. whenever I do this thing all by myself, there is no problem. Like, you can never see a problem. Imagine when I do it with these people, there is always problem. But whenever I do it all alone, there is never a problem. The question now is, where is the problem coming from? Because even though the managers know too well that the problem is certainly not from me, but I don't know whether they are afraid of these other women, they are trying to pacify them, you know, although they don't come to me again to query me or to try to explain to me how to do things, no. But the managers, they will not just say anything, they won't scold anybody. But me, I know the main person that actually did this. So when some of my work got to her hands today, I saw her because I was watching. I saw her, I saw what she was doing. But because I just could not focus on her, I need to focus on my work. I was only praying and hoping for the best. I don't know if that was an error from me, if I should have just focused on her. Please, I will need you guys to tell me that in the comment section. That is one part of it. So people, when we finally finished this particular work and it was time to, put it in the case, again they discovered some silly mistakes, some cheap mistakes, some mistake that even a novice cannot even make. So that means someone intentionally did those things. And as typical of them, this particular lady in question rushed to the manager to show the manager the mistakes. It pains me. Guys, you know why this particular one pains me? I don't know if I can show you guys my hands. Guys, I don't know how to show my hands now. If you watch very well, you see here is kind of like red. If you watch very well, you will see that here is swollen. Like, here especially is swollen. Look at it very well, guys. You can see the difference in my hands. This particular hands, have been paining me since yesterday. Although today, thank God, the pain subsided. But the hands have been paining me since yesterday. Yesterday, I used it to walk. It was so painful. But I thank God that at the end of the day, I was able to do something. I might not have produced the quantity I used to do before, but I did something very reasonable, even with the painful hands. Today, I went to work again, not really knowing what to expect, but just doing my best. At first, in the morning time, it was really paining me, and that was morning hour. I was just doing my best, and only for someone to undermine my efforts, only for someone to rubbish my hard work, only for someone to invalidate my work, all for selfish reasons. Guys, at that point in time, I just realized how much of a painful hand I use in working, and for someone, all for wickedness, jealousy, decided to act that way. I actually cried. Of course, she didn't see me crying, but I had to excuse myself to cry. Because I cannot see the reason why she's doing all this nonsense. It's supposed to be a teamwork. If we succeed in our table, everyone gets the credit. Like when we do something, even when the days they ask me to do it alone and them doing other things, they don't come to give me all the credit to say you are the main person. They've never done that to me. Likewise, others, they've never done to others too, because it's a teamwork. They can only come to us and tell us, table C, you met your target today, table B, you met your target, table A, you met your target. not individual praise at the end of the day. So I cannot understand why someone, you know, wants to just make a mess of our work and then thinking you are doing me. Of course you got me, she got me today because I had to go to work even when my hand was paining me. Because in this part of the world, if you don't go to work, you won't be paid. There's nothing like ghost working. You are paid according to the days you come to work. And for some days, I've actually skipped work. And in order to make up for the days that I skipped work, I decided that, as long as I can move my hand, as long as I can still work with it, I'll just take the work easy, especially yesterday. But like I said today, I felt so much better. The hand felt better, so I did more today. So I don't see the reason why someone will go that far. Just for what? Just to prove what? Just to prove to the company that I'm not good. Just to prove to the company that, you know, make it make sense. Because at the end of the day, the company knows. They know. I know one funny thing. I know for sure that there are cameras everywhere. This is Western world. And I will not be surprised that managers have seen some things through the camera. That is that is if they are watching. But if they are not watching, well, those girls or women will just get away with this stuff. But I just wonder why. Like why? You don't want me to be promoted, or you don't want me to take the credit, or you want me to be demoted. I don't get it. I don't get it. When I got employed in this particular company, I was super excited. Like I did not know I will ever meet a toxic worker like this. There are times I've thought about quitting, but you know what? It's easy to say you want to quit, but if you quit or if I quit, what do I do next? Maybe after some time again, I'll go and look for another job. What is the guarantee that I will not meet another toxic worker over there? So this is the confidence that is driving me, that is making me to stay, even with this so-called toxic worker. Even with this toxic worker, this is the confidence that I'm having. That what is the guarantee that if I leave, will I see another job? Especially this place that the managers are nice to me. I mean, I've already mastered most of the job. Am I going to start all over again, relearning? So these are the mega million questions that is in my head, guys. Honestly speaking, I used to know that jealousy, you can see jealousy among friends, between friends, but co-workers, guys, this is another level. Maybe I'm just learning, maybe I'm just saying, but this is another level entirely, honestly speaking. One of the reasons why this one is paining me this much is because there were even times when, like, I went out of my way to help this lady. Like, I actually helped her, and she will still do this atrocity. Like, she will still commit it, just just to invalidate me at the end of the day. So this particular one is paining me because I don't know what to do again. It's not really about, you know, it's not really about today. It's about, will this ever stop? What next step should I take from now? Should I continue to tolerate her? I mean, I'm being careful. It's workplace. It's workplace, for Christ's sake. I don't want to, lose my mind and start exchanging words with her, because for a person that, you know, could do such a thing, it means she have a motive, and she will try to look for a way to make it to look like, um, maybe I don't want to be corrected when I make mistake. I don't know if that makes sense, guys. honestly speaking, I'm not expecting someone that is supposed to be in my team to be acting this way, because to me it's actually a teamwork. Whether I do this and they do that, or we both do the same thing, at the end of the day the credit goes to everyone in my team. So I'm not expecting anyone to be mischievous, because it makes no sense. It makes no sense to me. The confidence at which she always, search for those spoiled things, because she's the one that actually spoils them. Those mistakes, she knows how many things she made mistake on deliberately. Of course, sometimes she might make some mistake. Her hand is not so perfect. Like when you see the things she produced, she's nowhere close to an excellent worker. I know what I'm saying in this video. Like, I've seen her work. She came there before me. She was there before me, but she's nowhere close to an amazing worker. Nobody can ever trust her to give her a product to say only you do it. She can't even do it. She's slow. She's not good at, the job. I understand where her anger is coming from. But the confidence, the audacity at which she fish out all the things she made errors on and presents it, you know, as she's not saying the other people did it too. Sometimes she has the mind to tell them, maybe it's my work. And then I'll be defending myself countless times. Countless times, people. Like I said, it's a working place, and they all were employed before me. So technically, I don't know if there's any written law, like I don't know how much they are being paid, but I want to believe that all of us were paid the same thing at the end of the month. But I feel like I said, every table have their own supervisor, even though we are team. Maybe they are doing it according to how you came to the work, how you were employed. They were all employed before me, definitely. So technically, they are like my supervisors. And that is why whenever I do something or they do something, they are the ones that will still search through. Me, I'll be the one to work, even work more than them. But they are like the ones that will be checking everything. And then this particular lady, she knows the section to check, because she knows where she kept all the mistakes she ever made. And then they are the ones that have access to the manager or management to go and tell them this are not okay. Sometimes the management follows it up, but that was the early stage. Now they don't come to me, they don't query me again. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful because I put in my best. I'm grateful because I put in my all in this work. I work like my everything depends on it. And like my manager called me sometimes a specialist in most field, and especially in a particular product. Guys, I really deserve that title, because I put in my best, I put in my all, I put in my everything to master it. Guys, my output, you just can't beat it at the end of the day. But I've never bragged to myself, I've never bragged to them, because I've always considered us a team. So I don't understand where the anger or jealousy is coming from. How it feels, guys. Oh my goodness. Like, it's so draining. It's annoying to see that the people that you guys are supposed to be team, are kind of working against you. Like, it's not encouraging in any way. It's beginning to make me to feel some certain way. Like, sometimes I want to, like go out of my way to like maybe let me not make them so angry. What rubbish. Let me not make them so angry by not working so hard and not working so well so that they won't get angry. But that will not even make them to stop. Because whatever that I've triggered it. So I thank God I never went that route to like try to please them. No, no, no. I never went through that route because at the end of the day, I'm grateful for the company that employs me. I'm grateful, to have mastered the job. I'm grateful for so many things. So it doesn't matter whether they are watching me with their side eyes. In fact, my targets I have challenged myself. My output is on the rise. Guys, like I surprised myself even today, even when I'm still recovering. My hand, like I'm like God, like is too much in this video. Permit me, forgive me. Like I said, it's just me venting. This is not just put together. I'm just everywhere here, but I just need to pour it off my chest. Before this time, I was feeling a certain way, but right now, it's beginning to feel much better. It's feeling much better because this is why a problem shared, they said, is half solved already. I mean, these people are not worth me brooding over this matter. They are not worth my time. So I like the fact that I'm making a video out of it. I like the fact that, whether they watch it or not, I mean, one day it's going to be monetized and compensates me for all those nonsense I took from them. And above all, it's giving me a story to tell. I never planned making this video. I never imagined making this video. Like, it's not in my plan. I just came back from work, people. The highest thing I did is just to put this earring because my work, you can't use nail polish, no accessory is allowed, no makeup. So I just came back, put on my earring and a bit of eyeshadow that is not even showing. That's all I did for this video in order to look much bright and then make this video. Many years to come from now, definitely I will watch this video. Like, I want to watch this video and see this video getting millions of views and see this video reaching out to millions of people, because you don't have to quit your job. This is one thing I told myself, that I don't have to quit my job because of toxic co-workers. Because what is the guarantee that if I quit my job because of them, because they are jealous or they are insecure, what is the guarantee that when I go to another company, I will not meet another toxic co-worker? So it means somebody will just be quitting because of toxic co-worker. No, 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 never. I will not quit my job because of a toxic co-worker. So I have built a tough skin. But one thing I don't know is how to solve this particular problem. Should I keep tolerating this problem? Should I act naive like I don't know who is the actual, person doing this stuff? Or should I approach this person? And if I should approach her, please, how? It's a working space. Please, I need you guys in the comment section to tell me, educate me, please. I'm open to every form of idea. How do I approach her? Do I calmly talk to her and tell her, I see what you are doing? Or do I openly just say, I'm not the one? Do I defend myself and say, I'm not the one that did it? This is the person that did it. How, people? I really don't know. But at this point in time, it's becoming unbearable. Something that actually broke me today because I gave in my best. I was proud of myself for challenging myself to go to work. I was proud of myself challenging myself to work even with a swollen hand. Guys, look at the difference. You guys can notice here. Every part of here is swollen. Kind of like reddish, I know dark skin, so you might not really see it, but then it's really, really, really swollen and the color is different, you know. And I had to challenge myself to work. But somebody just wants to make a mess of my hard work, or because of jealousy, or because of insecurity, or because of whatever. Guys, I've had enough. See, there are many stories to tell. Maybe in another video, I will share more stories of my experience with this particular person, because she's a major person. I know other persons might be secretly doing some things and I've caught them too once in a while, but this particular person, oh my god, her own is on another level. Like, I know someone can be jealous, but her own jealousy, guys, her own needs to be studied. So guys, this is me just venting, this is me ranting, whatever you want to call it. This is just me pouring it out of my chest. Honestly speaking, if there is something I have learned, not just today, but especially today, is co-workers, just maybe they are not your friends. If there's something I've learned today, is whether we are team, we are supposed to be considered team. I mean, we are still individuals at the end of the day, because this one is jealous of this one is jealous of this. Nobody wants another person to outshine them. This is what I've learned today, guys. So it's not about whether we are team or whether we are co-workers. Guys, we are still different people, individuals. After all, work have closed. I'm in my house. They've gone to their own houses. So you don't know what their problems are. You don't know their challenges. You don't know the things that are overwhelming them. And then you think that when they come to work, you don't even know whether they like the company. You don't even know whether they just want to, guys. But if my manager will hear my voice, like, of course I cannot tell them, I can't walk up to them to tell them they are managers, because I don't have access to them, like to talk to them on the things I've noticed. So whatever thing I've noticed, I can only keep them to myself and just be wise in the way I do my things. So if there's something else I've learned today, is I'm going to study hard how to protect my work. Mm-hmm. I don't know how I will do this, but it is something I have to learn how to protect my work. I know it's gonna be hard, because it's supposed to be teamwork. I mean, everything at the end of the day is at the center, but I will figure out how to protect some of my work at least. And I'll not give them the room to spoil a lot of things just to tarnish my image. So guys, this is all about this video. Just maybe co-workers are not your friends. Definitely I will do video on that because I've had experience. I have had experience with these people. Like, I have stories to tell. Stories from my workplace. Sometimes I just look at myself. I feel like I work a lot. But one beautiful thing I can take away from my company, apart from my salary, apart from the things that I do there, is stories, because I work closely with these people. I see them, I see through them, I see what they are doing. So guys, I have lots and lots of stories to share here in my channel. Please check out my videos. I don't know if I'll be challenging myself every single day to post a video. I have lots and lots to share here in my channel. At the end of the day, it is about reclaiming your life. Yes, not giving others room over you, but reclaiming your life at the end of the day. So guys, thank you all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and peace out. Ouch! Like, trying to do peace out, guys. It's like I'm stretching the vein or whatever thing that is there. I don't know. It's like it's so painful. I hit it on a very sharp object and I gave out a big scream when it happened. But today feels much better. But just to do things, something like this, guys, it's still painful. Like, I can still feel the pain. So peace out. Like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. see you guys in the comment section. Clock it like Gen Z people. How did they do it? Clock it. Hope I got it right too.